Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. I am super excited to be here with you. I hope you can all hear me okay. Um, yeah, so this is the very first official New Year's game night, New Year's game night for my neighbor Alice. I'm super stoked to be here with you. Um, Yes, so for those of you who don't know me, I am Tassel, the community lead here, and today I am joined with a very special guest. This is Mario, one of our OG characters that turned moderator. So thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much for being here.
Definitely. I
I
know that
enjoy it.
I know you joined me before. We had a competition many months ago where it was Jark and Ayura, and we were all on there. That was a real fun stream. So I'm really happy to
Yeah,
have you
it
back
was
on.
fun. I was on the
Yeah.
road then. So now I'm sitting in a quiet place, so it's
Oh, that's
much
good.
better. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a real a busy night tonight going on. I'm a lot to cover, but before we go into some of the things, I want to make sure I can see some comments coming in here, so I can see that people can see us talking. We have a special limited time task starting right now, where on the leaderboard, if you go ahead and you click on that, it will whitelist your wallet, in which case you will be eligible for a 10% reimbursement if you buy lands from the primary marketplace. Those are the ones in Tinsel Falls and Gloomy Gulch. Just be aware that it's only on the primary marketplace. So if you it won't count towards ones that you count that you get on the secondary market. And what happens is like I said, it'll whitelist your wallet. You'll get a 10% back at the end of the airdrop. This is a limited time task though, so it'll only be going for the next 12 hours. The actually being able to claim the task, but you'll be able to get to claim it all the way to the end of the airdrop. So if you were to go on the primary market and buy a legendary Tinsel Falls plot for 1,000 Alice per se, you would get 100 of that back at the end of the airdrop. I think it's a fantastic opportunity, and everyone should take advantage of it. Even if you're not sure if you're going to purchase a land, I think it's a great opportunity. You might as well click it and whitelist your wallet because you never know. So just to reiterate, we have a special limited time task for 12 hours. So if you're seeing this after the stream, but because you couldn't join in for some reason, but it's within that 12-hour window, you still have an opportunity. You click on the task, and it will whitelist your wallet, and you will be eligible for a 10% reimbursement on any lands you purchase off of the primary marketplace to from now until the end of the airdrop. It's not retrospective, so it's going from now until the end. So yeah, um, there is. This is the very first. Hi everyone. By the way, I can see all the comments coming in. Super excited. What's up? um, and today we have a special uh, I was listening to some community feedback, and I know some people like mazes, and some people are not so much a fan of them. Some people like parkour, some people like exploring. So I've taken that into consideration, and I've created a double plot design, which I am super excited to share with you guys, and it incorporates all of that. It will be fishing and singing. Those are the two primary objectives. But since it's a double plot, it'll be fishing and singing on each of those plots. So there'll be technically four different tasks to complete. You want to make sure that you're connected to the leaderboard though, so that you can participate. So I'm going to go over all of that. We're giving away 2.5K Alice, so 2,500 Alice, to the top 50 on the leaderboard in descending order. So if you are in position one, you'll earn more Alice all the way down to the 50th place. And I think that's a good place to start, actually. So if we're going to, good morning, good morning. It's great to see everyone. I'm loving all the comments. Um, yeah, let's go into, let me share my screen so I can show people how to connect to the leaderboard. Let's go with this one. And there we go. So if you go to myneighboralice.com/rewards, it will take you to our rewards page. This is the first page. So what you want to do is you want to scroll down, and you want to click on where it says sign in here. If you click on the sign in, it'll pop this up, and this is you can sign in through whichever method you prefer, whether it's your email or phone, or any of your socials, or if your preferred crypto wallet like MetaMask. We have a lot of different options, so whatever you're most comfortable with. And once you click sign, I'm not going to click sign in here, but when you click sign in, you'll notice that at the bottom right-hand corner here where it says sign in, it'll no longer say that. If you're a returning player, it'll say your avatar name, so whatever you name your character. And if this is your first time, some of the people saying they can't see the screen. I want to make sure everyone can see it. You guys in the comments, can you see the screen? Oh, okay, great. Great. So what you want to do is come to here, sign in, and then what you'll notice is that in the bottom right-hand corner, it'll have a string of letters and numbers if it's your first time joining. Don't worry, that's totally normal. That just means you've signed in. So what you want to do is click on play at the top after you've signed in, and then click on play again. This will take you into the game. If this is your first time, you'll have to create an avatar, and that's really quick. You can do it within just a few minutes, and you can always change that later too. So there's a lot of customizations that you can do. One little warning though, you want to wait until, since you're using WebGP, you want to wait until it's completely loaded before clicking on any of these side tabs here. So you see it says market and map. Don't click on that until WebGPU is completely loaded into the game and you can see your character, because if you click on those, it'll stop the loading process and you'll have to start it over again. So just make sure that you do that. And that's basically it. You're connected to the leaderboard at that point, and you can compete in the airdrop and also in this game night to compete with these tasks. So I hope that was explanatory, so you guys know exactly what you're doing. And let me go back to us here. All right, so as I said, this is a double plot design. I know Mario has created some some gargantuan plots and some really cool designs. So I'm real excited to talk to you a little bit about that. But before I do, I want to go just meet everyone in Lumenstead. That's the first place you'll load in and kind of get an idea and see everyone there and kind of explain the rules a little bit to everyone. Let me go ahead and share that screen as well.
I would love to be there, but my internet connection didn't allow it. So see you next time, guys.
That is okay. You'll be able to join in the fun and see everyone in this method. I feel like this is the best way to go about this. 1 second here. Perfect. Can you guys see the game? Wow, look at all these. We've got a bunch of people in here. It's great to see everyone. Let me go ahead and not show that. Perfect. We got. I'm just going to give a few minutes, let everyone join in. I want everyone to have the opportunity to participate, and there's a lot of people loading in, which is really cool to see. Got Andrew over there just dancing away. So if you are unfamiliar with the tasks, like I said, so there are two tasks that I said. One of them was fishing and singing. If you don't know how to do that, don't worry. I'm going to demo how to do everything so that everyone is on the same footing and understands exactly what they're doing. I'm going to give us at least another minute. Let people actually join in and stuff. Do you, Ringo? Look at this. I got a pudgy hair. How cute is that one? Great to see everyone here, by the way.
There are more and more pudgies arriving at the game, which is really nice to see.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's great. I noticed that. I saw that you have one too. I've noticed that you've been
finally. I love them. I want some more of them, but maybe in the future.
Of course.
You can have 3 with you, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think you can have 3 with you at a time, and you can swap them out as well.
That would be something. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a few people in here now, and I can see that that we've. And if you guys are joining a little bit late, don't worry about it. I'll walk you through everything as well. So like I said, the 2 tasks are fishing and singing this time around, and I'm going to demo that on one of my trial plots so that you guys can see exactly how that's done. In the My Neighbor Alice, if you push M, it will pop up the map. And this is where all of your saved plots are, the ones you own, the ones that you've pinned, so that you can go back and check them out later. And then at the very bottom are the town hubs, so that you can get to the central locations of the game. This one at the top here is the one that I've prepared to show off how to do it. I'm going to go ahead and share it in chat to make it easy. If you click on that button there, and you'll see that if I'm sharing this right now into the world chat channel. So if you want to access that address, the location there that I just did, just hit enter, and then move your mouse down over the plot ID, click on it, and it'll pop up the location, and then just go ahead and travel to it. So Mario, like I was just chatting with you a little bit before the stream, and like I said, I've noticed that you've been, picking up a bunch of the, different animals and grabbing quite a
Yeah,
few of the plots of Tinsel Falls. And how are you enjoying this iteration of the game with the new cooking and everything? You've been having fun?
very much so. There are so many items now, so it's hard to prepare everything that you want. So they take time, and sometimes I do trade with other neighbors and so on. So I want them all in my inventory. Yeah, for sure.
I'm the same way. Man, everyone seemed to get here. This is great. It's lovely seeing all the people here. So I have put down some random plants just all over the place so that I can demo. So in order to sing to a plant, which is one of the tasks, what you need to do is you'll have to pull up your action wheel. So if you push R, that will pull up your action wheel. These are the different things you can do. Like you'll notice at the top is the fishing rod, but in the bottom, kind of the bottom left corner here, you'll see that there is also a flute. If you click on the flute, it'll equip it. You might notice now that it's in my hand. It's kind of a little bit hard to see, but it's in my hand there. And this indicates that it's ready to use. I can't sing to my own plants, but you guys are welcome to do it. Just make sure that you save at least 2 flutes for the actual plot itself, because that's how you'll complete the task. You'll actually have to sing to them. So you pull out your flute. So just to reiterate, you push R, mouse over the flute in the lower left-hand corner, left click it to equip it, go over to any unsung plant. See, this one has music symbols. That means some nice neighbor has decided to sing to this set of plants here. But maybe this one right here doesn't have any, for instance. So I would find a plant here, I would equip the flute, and then I would just left click, and you can see that I'm playing. There's usually a yellow action that goes around, circles around the plant to indicate that it's being sung to. If you don't see that, it means that it's not actually singing to the plant. So a couple of reasons for that could be because this one, like for instance, this one's already sung to, so you can't sing to a plant that's already been sung to. So you need to find a plant that does not have a music symbol by it, like these ones over here that I'm showing you on screen. They don't have a music symbol by it, so I know that these ones are still eligible to be sung to. Also, you can only sing to once per plot in a 24-hour period. So if you find a plant and you sing to it, that's all you can. You can only do it that one time, and then you have to move on to a different plot if you want to be able to sing to it. So that is one of the tasks. And the other one I mentioned was fishing. So it's the same way. You want to pull up your action wheel by pushing R. You want to mouse over your fishing rod, which is at the very top, left click it to equip it. Now you see it's over my shoulder. And then run over to a body of water. See how there's this red cursor in front of me? What you want to do is when you get it into a water in an eligible spot, it turns green. All you have to do is left click to get it in the water. Now what you're waiting for is a yellow exclamation point to pop up. And what you'll do is you'll hold down the left click and continue holding it and follow the fish with your mouse. So now I'm left clicking, I'm holding it down, and I'm following the fish. So if I'm over here, it goes down. I need to actually be over over the fish and holding down the left click for it to accumulate into there and then catch the fish. And then you'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner, I'll have caught a fish as soon as it pops up. There you go. I caught a one passage perch. Just to show again, R, left click on the fishing rod, mouse over where water is, left click to cast, and there you are in the water. Now I'm waiting for the exclamation point to pop up, and then I'm going to left click and hold. As soon as it pops up, I'm left clicking, holding, and following the fish with my, well, that one didn't move too much, but there you go. And that's all there is to it. And that time I caught a boot. So, hey, boots are important in this game. They're used
Yeah,
in tasks
exactly.
and everything else. I love that my neighbor Alice has made a practical use for all of the items that are in the game. Um, so those are the two tasks that you basically need to know how to do on the plot that I'm just about to share. Just be aware though that on the leaderboard it counts not when you actually perform the task. So not when you fish up the fish, but when you click claim the task on the leaderboard. So once you fish or you sing to a plant, make sure you go back immediately and click on claim because that'll choose your ranking on the leaderboard. Not don't save it to the end. Like, do it immediately because everyone else will be doing that. You want to be as high as you can, rank as high as you can. And that's basically all there is to it, guys. For the fishing, um, I'm gonna go ahead and share the location. This one's kind of big, so I don't want to wait too long. I want to give everyone the opportunity. Oh, and then some basic stuff. If you guys need to jump in the maze, the maze parkour one that I've created, just hit the space bar and you can jump. So if there's like little obstacles you want to jump over, just click on the space bar and kind of move forward, and you'll be able to kind of navigate around. All right, so that is the main information that you need to know to get going. I'm not going to wait here. I'm going to go ahead and share the location now so that everyone can get started. I'll wait for like 1 minute once we're in there, and then I'll remove the blockade so that we can all get going. So the location this time is at 3077745. Go ahead and click on map. I'll also share it in chat so you guys can get there easy. So if you click on here, you can also type it in 3077745. I'll share the location. I'll search for the location. This time I'm going to share it with you guys so that you can just easily click on it. If you
Some
click
neighbors
on,
are having fun over there, jumping around.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you hit enter, you can get back to your mouse and then just mouse over the plot ID I just shared and then just travel to it. So I don't know. For me, my inspiration comes in different like waves, like how I create these, the way that I put them together, and just all of. I mean, I pull a lot from my neighbors. To be honest, there's some people out there that are incredibly creative, and I like to emulate some of their designs as well because some of them are just really really clever. But what do you do? Like, how do you go about like what do you find the most difficult thing about creating a design?
Yeah, it's sometimes brain freeze. Hard to find something that you want to create, but as you start, just place some squares here and there, and maybe some stairs, and ideas just pop up, maybe, and you can create. I also use some AI tools to create some pixeled images. You can do that as well, and just copy them, like place them at the same spot. It helps a lot also.
Yeah, I
So it's
bet. Yeah, that's a great
pretty much
method.
that. It's hard to start. It is, yes,
Look at this
sometimes.
Pudgy.
But
He's cheating.
is there? Ah, yeah, they
he,
can
he,
jump
he was on top of
over
the wall
the
there.
obstacle. Yeah, right.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the barricade so that you guys can all get started. Good luck. Remember, there are two tasks that you need to do. One of them is fishing on the plot, and the other one is singing. This is a double plot, so there's two of them. So one fishing and one singing on one plot, and one fishing and one singing on the other. You'll know that you've moved from one plot to another if you see like a white line kind of separating the plots. You'll be able to walk right through it, but you'll be able to tell that you're walking from one plot to another. And good luck. And I hope to you guys do great. So I'm going to remove the barricade now. Good luck, everyone. This is my favorite part,
Go,
watching
go,
everyone
go.
scatter. If you push K, by the way, it'll put you into camera mode. So if you're lost and you need to find your way around, that's just a little pro tip. Yeah, all you have to do is push K, and it'll put you in camera mode. People are scattering. This is my favorite part is watching people decide where they're going, and this is a big double plot that I've
Wow, nice one. So many items.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually what took the longest to place. Is placing all of these items. I probably placed ooh thousands of items, to be honest, just
Yeah,
to
I
make it.
see that. And they need to be crafted as well. Did you get help from neighbors, or how did you solve the
Like
time
getting how
time
many.
issue? It takes the time to craft, the timer is on and so on.
Yeah, honestly, I get the items in a bunch of different ways. I'm constantly crafting. That's something. Even a tip I gave you when I remember before you, when you were just joining is constantly keep crafting. But I also buy them
Yeah,
when I see good deals popping up. I notice that some people they'll sell it for a very small amount of Alice, and other people will be selling them for Bjorn, or and now that there's the option, you can buy them in bulk. And
exactly.
so I use a little bit of everything, and I've been collecting them for a long time. So this is great. There's people that are working their way through this different sections. I didn't make it too difficult in terms of you can jump on top of things too, guys. It's there's no right or wrong way to do this. You guys get through it the best way that you know how, and yeah, take advantage. See people flying through. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do a plot? I'm just curious. Like, does it take you a long time to do you finish some quickly and others you just take you a long time, or?
Yeah, sometimes they take a lot of time to craft the placeables for it. Like the stone plot I had, that the fully covered with stone, that took a lot of time. But
Well,
some others you don't need to have any placeables at all. You can just create some amazing plots without any placeable. Just go for it and try out. I like the
definitely.
landscaping the most in this game, actually.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it great? I mean, look at the intricate and the landscaping has evolved a lot since since
Yeah,
I started, but then also just in general, the iterations like these textures that you can do with like sand now, and the stone, and just the way that you can make stairs with a single click. I think that this plot here I've iterated on a few different times, and when I started it, it was like click, 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 and it took me so many hours to create this. But I've always been passionate about creating these really cool designs. So it's neat seeing. There's some people I see found the water section excellent. Oh, and then there's some people in the second half of the maze. Everyone's doing fantastic, by the way. I can't wait to see the results. Are you working on anything specific at the moment, or any new designs, or uh, anything you can share with us?
uh, as I bought some plots in Tinsel Falls finally on land sale, and yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm planning to make some four four by four, 2 by 2 plots that I have at the same spot. So we will see what's next.
Oh, so you ended up buying ones that are in a 2 by 2 configuration, so you can make a
Yeah,
quad
exactly.
plot. Oh
Yeah,
man, I can't wait
exactly.
to see you do it.
So
That
so
I mean,
I need to craft a lot of placeables for them, but it's
well, I think
super
that,
fun.
I think
I
you
like
passed
that.
me up. I think you passed me up on the most placeables. I was at the most placeables for the longest time, and then you bought some off of some neighbors in bulk, and I think I'm only in like around 20,000, and I think you still got me beat.
Yeah, I have some 23. I haven't checked recently, but yeah, so over 20,000 placeables in the game. I like that achievement.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
beating
Anyone?
you is very important for me.
Well, congratulations! You officially beat me on in terms of animals, items. I still
Yeah,
got you on the
and
levels.
the animals help me a lot. I'm using animals that work as refineries, and craft daily, like from morning once at least before going to work, and then at the afternoon again. So the most resources I buy from players are actually tier one resources. So you
Mm.
have to have them to the usual stuff like walls and such to craft
Yeah,
that, and
I
they
use a
speed
lot of
up
tier
a lot.
one.
So
Yeah, I
it's
use a
great
lot of tier
economy.
one as well.
Like for the new players, you can sell the tier one which I want to, and you need Bjorn at in the start a lot of it. So for me, it's important to have that possibility to buy from another neighbor.
Yeah, I think that's excellent. You guys hear that? So Mario said that he likes to buy the tier one resources that you guys have access to. So if you're looking to sell them, he's he wants to buy them. So that's a good synergy, between what you need and what they have. So I think that's excellent.
Yeah,
Just wanted
absolutely.
to
Yeah.
out here to check. I can see that there are definitely people in all the different sections of the this huge thing that I created here. I don't know if you noticed, but I added this like tunnel system here created, and I had a really great time putting this together. It has like little like twists and turns, and you can actually travel all the way through from one section to the other. So this is what took me a while to actually accumulate, like getting all the items like for this little section here. Joe, just wanted to reiterate for anyone who came in a little bit late that we have right now a special limited time task on the leaderboard. Right now, it's on the game leaderboard, but it'll also be on the main airdrop leaderboard after this event concludes. And where you if you claim it, you will be eligible to you'll get a reimbursed on 10% of the land that you buy from the primary market. Those are the Gloomy Gulch and Tinsel Falls land. And so if you are interested in getting the land now, this is definitely a great opportunity. It goes, you have to claim it to actually whitelist your wallet, but it goes as long as you claim it anytime within the next 12 hours. If you buy a land from off the primary market all the way to the end of the airdrop, you'll be eligible for that rebate. So I just wanted, or the reimbursement. I just want to let you guys know that in case anyone joined a little bit late. Uh, you see, I tagged my thing here. It's got Tassel written into the land, just in case anyone's confused on who built this thing. So, what is your I'm just curious because I know what I do when I join. I join when I get up in the morning and I log in, or I might even already be logged in depending on what I was doing last. And the very first thing I do is I collect some resources, I water my plants, and then well I'm socializing while I do that at the same time. But I'm just curious, what does your day look like? How does it when you log in and hang out? What do you do?
It has been lately like going to Pudgy Land to create to claim the Pudgy walls that I collect. I have been doing that for several weeks, and I'm up now with help of neighbors, little over 950, I think, Pudgy walls. So it has
Wow.
been last. Uh, I'm trying to gather them as I need them for the plots at Tinsel Falls, of course, and it's cool to have so many. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few here. You can see that I have the pudgy walls that kind of line around it, but I think this was only like a couple hundred. And you said you have 900?
Yeah, and a little, maybe even at the day end, I have some neighbor that needs to trade with me, and I will have at least 1,000 of them.
Oh, jeez.
So
That's
I
amazing.
maybe that I will go for 3,000. That is the sum of they would cover all the plot possible.
So
3,000 will be fully covered plot with only the walls.
Oh,
If you
okay.
want that, but I need them for my other plots as well.
Yeah, I figured as much. Are you trying to is that for your quad plot design? Are you trying to have it so that it
Yeah,
can go
exactly.
encompass? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
I need
you'll
them.
need a lot of wall if you're
Yeah,
dealing
it's
with four plots.
correct. Yeah, absolutely. So I like to collect maybe too much, maybe too many. But
Well,
anyway,
I mean, I'm definitely guilty of that. As you can see, I collected.
I
This is
see that. This has there was a question. How long did this land take to build? Double question mark
oh
from Steve.
well. Oh, excellent. Yeah, sorry, I got. Sometimes it's hard to manage both of them. This land took a long time to build. I built this one before we had some of the landscaping updates, where like this would take me so much less time now. I would say, oh man, if I had to estimate, this one took me months. But I didn't do it all in, I did it in a couple hours here, a couple hours there,
Yeah,
and I've refined and changed this up multiple times to where I didn't like something and I ripped it down. I added textures to it. At one point, I had this thing completely planted out, so all these items that you see this time around. At one iteration of this, I had a bunch of of plants just everywhere. This is before we had the new cool ones. I probably should do a rebuild with all of the new cool plants we have, because we have the
yeah,
eggplants and the blueberries and the pomegranates and stuff that I could really make this like lush and pretty. So in short, a long time. This is my never finished plot, because even after I finished it, I've ripped down whole sections of it and then redid it. For instance, for this game night, I redid whole sections of it so that anyone who may have come here before, it's not the same. It's not there was nobody that would know how to navigate through here, because I've redone the whole thing. So, but yeah, this one's taken me. This is one of the ones I'm most proud of, and honestly, I really love Pioneer Point. I love all the lush greens and how everything, how it looks. So yeah, a long, long time.
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, oops. I see why my comments are scrolled up to the top. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize for some reason my comments were all the way up there.
Yeah, it happened to me as well. I see that.
What about you? Which plot do you think out of the designs that you've created took you the longest, Mario?
It must be at the beginning, like as you said, you needed to click many times for something to happen before, and now it's all changed with new landscaping tool that helps a lot. You save several hours on some creations, so it's
Yeah,
I never count. I just sit down and chill. Like it's a so chill game. I like it a lot. Just to
yeah.
relax and have fun
I mean, that
and
is kind of the vibe
talking
you
to
get.
neighbors also.
Oh yeah, well that's obviously right. The community, that's what makes
Yeah,
the game, in my opinion.
absolutely.
Sometimes I log in literally just to play with to chat and see what everyone's up to flute
Absolutely.
someone's farm. So you're talking about landscaping, and I thought that it was a good opportunity. So obviously I'm not going to be landscaping while there's a bunch of people here, but there's every single structure here would have been a click. So if this is 20 tiles high here, I would have had to click 20 tiles here and then next to this one. And so if you look at this thing, that's many hours. And so there's been some really huge improvements made just to how the system works in general. I really like the sector tool. I don't know if a lot of people use this, but if you want to cover in a certain area, it's really cool, because it'll do everything on that same level. So if I want to, for instance, put a texture here, but I only want it on this level, you notice that it just did that level. It didn't touch the ones above it or anything. It's just filling in the ones that I want. Or if I want those ones, you can tell it's just really cool tool to have. So, and I know that a lot of people I would highly suggest playing around with the different features inside of the functionalities inside of landscaping, because it is so much more enjoyable now, and we're constantly making improvements on it. So yeah, just a quick segue into the landscaping, because it is such a huge feature of My Neighbor Alice.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that, and building is so much fun when you just start with something small. It doesn't need to be this awesome plot for a starter. Just start with something, at least some squares here at one corner or something like that. So I recommend
Absolutely.
to try out very much.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start off with this. This isn't how I this is definitely not my first time. I've started off with very small little, just trying to, that's part of the enjoyment too, actually, kind of learning and growing. Some of these they develop like kind of like a jewel. They start off, and you kind of just peel away layers until you find out what you're building. The creative aspect is just amazing. I mean, look at this. This is right next to mine. This is something somebody created. It's the geometry and how they put this together is it's beautiful. And this
Yeah,
is just from a like it's a fish, I think, that's that's just really really cool. Anyway, do you when you plan out your designs, do you always like follow through with what you originally want, or do you end up like changing your ideas as you go?
uh, pretty much changing. Something comes up. Oh, you can do this with landscaping. Yeah, I didn't think about it, and sometimes some original plan ends up in totally something else, but it's for the good. So
So
as I said, it's really fun to landscape, and I enjoyed it the most. Yeah.
So I know that the one of the most recent features. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone noticed this, but I'm sporting this the gold here. I thought it was really really cool. I wanted to showcase and show everyone how cool this is. I think it's really really neat.
Yeah, I see that. Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you hit tab and you go into the global shop, just so everyone knows where you can actually access it, there's an actual gold collection here where there's multiple things. Some of these are on our main airdrop too right now. I think one of them was this golden fox one here, and then the other one is this tiki statue. So I just wanted to show where these are located in case anyone gets confused, because I know that sometimes it's not always easy to find stuff in a game you're not familiar with. Have you made a Maze Mario, or have you? I know that you've made some parkour in the past where I remember you had one that was like a bunch of numbers and you had to jump in sequence and to get through to the last one. I thought that one was really really clever, by the way.
Yeah, it was a fun one, and I did a maze. If you remember the maze that I had, the some neighbors don't like to jump around, and then I thought, how do I do this now? So I created a maze with a rule without you may not jump. So it was only,
Oh,
but it was a while ago now, so I deleted it. But
oh,
it's
I actually
it
remember
was a
that one
fun
now.
one. It was a
Yeah, I
fun
remember.
one.
I remember that because you had that you said it's native to your land. It's like where it's got the rings on there, and you had to kind of go around it in circles. That
Yeah.
in you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah. Midsummer.
That's right.
The Yeah, exactly. Midsummer bowl that it's in the game, and you had to run around to, and then at the end of it, run toward opposite way, and then get out of the maze at least at last. So it was a funny thing I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I really thought that was clever, and that's the thing too, right? So the creativity, like like for me, I didn't even consider like making a one that you couldn't jump in because it's one of the mechanics that you can do in in the game. You can jump, but that's such a clever way to do it. A little bit hard to
To let be.
yeah, and hard to enforce, right? Like, all you have to do is hit the space bar and they're over that. But if you're
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
run it, yeah, but if you're going to do it as intended, it's such a clever mechanic to implement into a design.
So
So
some neighbors told me you should have some boots in the game that doesn't allow to jump with them and something like that.
yeah, you should fish them out of there. You have to collect so many of them before you to
Yeah.
craft it. Iron boots like they have like in Zelda
Iron
a little
boots,
bit.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Doesn't allow you to jump.
Which land is this? I see in the comments. This is a double plot maze parkour that I created a while ago. This one has been changed a few times. So I actually created this and signed it. So for True Global, thanks for asking. Yeah, sorry about that. My the that my messages were stuck there. I didn't realize that it was spammed off my screen. So guys, it is we've only got about a little less than 5 minutes left of the stream. This will be left open though for another over an hour. So I think it's got another hour and 20 minutes before the game night actually concludes. So you have plenty of time to look around the land, still continue navigating through it, and trying to find places to fish and sing to plants. So you don't have to feel rushed if you haven't completed it. I am just so happy that you guys decided to come here and spend some time with us. For all of you who are celebrating Valentine's Day, I want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day for you and your partners, if that's something that you celebrate where you're from. And it's always a really special thing when you guys show up and spend the time with us. In the end, this is a game we all want to have fun, compete together. I think getting some Alice to hang out and sing to plants is a pretty sweet deal. Like we all get to play a game and have fun in doing it. I hope you guys take advantage of that opportunity. Like I said, to whitelist your wallets. If you're seeing this stream later, you still have time. If it's within that 12-hour window, just make sure that you go ahead and claim that task. And even if you're not sure, I would claim it because it's good. It'll whitelist it all the way to the end of the airdrop. So, but just remember, it's only on primary market sales. And I just wanted to sincerely thank everyone who is showing up and making this game amazing. And thank you so much, Mario, too, for joining us. I know that you are doing this on one of your breaks from work right now, and I really appreciate you coming in and just always being such a bright light in this community because your name is. You're the only person with more items than me, so you're definitely one of the one of the main people in my neighbor Alice.
Yeah, thank you for
um,
that. I like to
I'm
hear
going to
it.
go ahead and tab out of this real quick, just so. But it looks like there are people still in a lot of different sections. If you're just starting in, there's plenty of time to check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. I spent a lot of time placing items and trying to make this really interesting. And I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I had making it. Anything that you wanted to say before we end the stream tonight, Mario?
I'm just wondering how many hours it must have been taken to just to prepare. How do have you run this maze yourself, or how does it work before the?
Oh, yeah, I test everything. I didn't make this one so harsh in terms of I wanted people to, if they climb on walls or fly over sections, I felt like that was totally fine. I didn't want to make it too
Yeah.
restrictive. But I tested out everything. I made sure that there were like no areas where you can get like stuck, not really stuck. Like if you actually move around, you can get out of it. I came in here before and watered every single plant just to make sure that they were hidden from the mini map. So yes, I know I've explored every single aspect of it, and it took me. I would say it took me about 2 days to prep and place everything in landscape and move everything around. I wanted it to be to be interesting for people joining. So yeah, I've definitely spent the time making sure that this was cool for everyone.
Yeah, I see that. I see the effort. That's really nice of you to do that. And also, why is it? Why do we have the fluting and watering plants in the first place? How come
Well, the
we do it?
fluting. Yeah, well, the fluting is a social mechanic. It is a great way to not only to meet neighbors but to help them out. Because what you do is you go to someone. You can't flute your own stuff. You have to flute somebody else's land. So you go there, and when you flute somebody's plant or whatever you're singing to, that's what fluting, singing to. Those are synonymous terms in my neighbor Alice. You are basically buffing that plant so that when it comes time for harvesting, they will get additional yield on that, and also they have chance to get bait and extra seeds. So it's like, hey, I want to help you out. So come to, and then it's a really good mechanic in terms of if you help someone else out, they're likely to come help you out. It's one of our most social features.
Yeah, for sure. And they get to see your land, and you get to see there, and get some ideas to maybe build something similar or get some input.
Definitely, and that's exactly it too, right? You get a lot of um I get so many of my inspirations from something that I've seen. I'll see one of your land, and I'll see like, oh, okay, the way that you used your textures here, I want to use something like that so it looks nice on my land. Or oh, look how cool Golnez placed all of her resources. She's actually, made this really cool top down like 2D like pixel art kind of thing. There are so many
Yeah,
creative aspects of this game, and you don't have to play it like like the next person. You can do it in a way that makes most sense for you. If you like to be social and you just want to get on and chat with people, that's totally fine. Or if you're like me and you like to create these elaborate like monstrosities, whatever you want to call it,
yeah.
you have that option too. Like there's no wrong way to play it. All right. Well, that is it for the stream, guys. I just wanted to say thank you guys again for joining us. Go ahead and just do this
Oh,
really
so
quickly.
many chopped. I saw them. You have been chopping a lot. I see that.
So
The
I
food.
just wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining us, and thank you Mario for agreeing to come on and to chat with me. It's always nice for someone with your experience to come on and to go over all of the the features and someone who actually understands what it's like. You've seen it evolve. That's why you're an OG. You've had to go through different iterations of the game and see how the exciting part of it, where it's went from less remedial and more finished and
Yeah.
more polished, and before there were levels, before there were food, and that's probably one of the most exciting things. So I just wanted to say thank you again, and thank you to everyone who joined us tonight for coming out and spending your time with us. We truly appreciate your time. That's it for me. If there's any last words from you, Mario, just let me know.
Thank you for being here again. And hello, all the neighbors. I love you all.
All right, bye guys, and we'll see
Bye.
you next time.
See you.